we don't really know an awful lot about Agit Kabayel, let's be honest.
Well, he's been on the radar, but I think everybody said he's there, but like it was outside of that top bracket.
The man is absolutely huge. Who do you think's better boxer, Kabayel or Parker?
I think Kabayel could be.
Zhang wins. Who does he fight next?
Coley.
Kabayel stops him.
Kabayel on points.
I think Kabayel smashes his body to pieces.
Okay.
For 7 rounds.
Welcome back to Boxcast. In this episode, we're going to do the fight between Zhilei and Agit Kabayel. That's coming on the February the 22nd on the Bivol Beterbiev rematch undercard, epic undercard. Let me go through the tail of the tape. So Zhilei has 27 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, so 30 fights in total. He's had 22 of his wins by KO. He's age 41. He's 6'6", 198 centimeters in height, and he's got an 80-inch, 203 centimeter reach. And he fights out of a southpaw stance. And he's typically around about the 280-pound mark. And has been up to nearly, about 292, I think, or 291 in one of its fights. Agit Kabayel has a record of 25 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws. So 25 fights in total, 17 wins by KO. He's age 32. He's 6'3", 191 centimeters in height, and he's got an 80-inch reach as well, 203 centimeters. He fights out of an orthodox stance, and he's typically around about the high 230s, 240 pounds in weight. So, yeah, it's on the same undercard as, well, it's the same card as Dubois and Parker. So, yeah, what do you think?
I think this is a great fight.
Yeah.
And it's bugging me because I keep
switching between the two.
Yeah. Don't know who's going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see how they win it, but I don't know who's going to win it.
Yeah. And I think that's what this undercard is good, as we said, against in Dubois Parker.
I think
Bivol and Beterbiev, it's all close 50-50 fights. Kabayel's one that sneaked up on the radar, isn't it? Because of his wins, he's pulled off wins which I don't think people thought with. Makhmudov, who everybody thought was like, the monster, and
Frank Sanchez.
He knocked him out in 4 rounds. And then Frank Sanchez, who is a really good boxer, Cuban, really good boxer, and he took him out in 7th. So
I think, let's be honest, we're either expecting Zhang to knock him out, or Kabayel to win on points.
Masterclass, yeah.
Well, not even a masterclass, just stay out of his way, pick him off. And I don't know. Zhang's one of them. We know if he catches you, he hurts you. He's a big puncher.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, has Zhang ever been knocked down before? This is a pop quiz.
I don't think so.
He did in the amateurs in the 2021 Olympics.
So you did, didn't you? In pros, no. Let me kill
Who did he get knocked down by in the London Olympics?
Is he fighting at super heavyweight or heavyweight? Usyk won the things. But it wouldn't be who did he fight?
I'm saying 2020. It wasn't 2020.
It was not 20. It's older than that.
But the London Olympics, who knocked him down?
2012 Olympics.
Who knocked him down? Come on, go.
Joyce?
No. You were close. Anthony Joshua.
Oh, yeah, he was in the 2012. You put me off by when the 2020.
That's what I do, put you off so you don't get the right answer.
Yeah.
Can Kabayel hurt Zhang? He's a great body puncher, Kabayel.
Yeah.
Zhang's a little bit fleshy.
He is a bit susceptible to. Like we said, he does gas out after about 6 rounds anyway, and Kabayel has got a good work rate, and he's good on body shots and everything.
The thing
else to slow down.
we don't really know an awful lot about Agit Kabayel, let's be honest, apart from his last few fights. I've always highly rated him. I know Anthony Joshua's always rated him as well.
Well, he's been on the radar, but I think everybody said he's there, but like it was outside of that top bracket. And then until you've seen what he did in the last two fights.
He's kind of been of a who needs him club, hasn't he?
Yeah. And then the Saudis are giving him the opportunity to present.
He's nothing spectacular, but he does everything really, really well. Yeah. Really well. And I think what's going to be tested now is, how good's your chin, mate?
Yeah.
Because I think he's got... enough about him to stay out of the way of Zhang skillfully.
I think his game plan is going to be similar to what Joseph Parker did.
I think that's the game plan for everyone against Zhang.
But I think this guy's got like the skills to be able to do it like Parker has. I'm not sure everybody's got that much skill to get him to stay away from.
But then Zhang, he's deceptively powerful.
He's deceptively powerful. He's deceptively quick with his hands.
Yeah, with his one punch.
Yeah.
With that jab.
But he doesn't normally need more. Well, it's either a 1 or a 1-2. Yeah. He's deceptively quick. Like he did to Joyce, he's deceptively
you can throw the kitchen sink at him and he'll...
stay standing up like
And I didn't realise it. It was only when I was at the... When I was watching the awards, the Ring Awards. He's an absolute mountain, Zhang. Yeah. It doesn't come across...
Well, that's always trying to convey the weight, isn't it?
Like that in the ring. But, oh my God, the man is absolutely huge.
Well, it's like I said, against Deontay Wilder, he was 282 pounds, over 291 against Parker, 287 against Joyce the second time, 278 in the first one. So he's slowly creeped up his weight in it, but he's like 270.
Massive.
But he hasn't lost that hand speed. And he even knocked, like we said in it, in our Parker, which will probably be up before this Parker Dubois video. Parker was down in the 3rd and the 8th round, isn't it? You get caught, and it was close fight with Parker.
He recently come out and said Wilder's the hardest puncher he's ever fought, Zhang, as well. I don't know why I put that in there, but Kabayel's not going to be afraid because he's been in with, like I say, monsters. He's not the biggest fella, Agit Kabayel, but I really, really rate him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a horrible fight for him. Zhang's a horrible fight for anyone,
Yeah. Zhang's capable on his day beating anybody if he catches you.
Yeah.
It's one of those, isn't
it?
Because
it is a bit like of... What do you go with? Are you going to go with that Zhang's going to knock him out? Or are you going to go with the Kabayel's going to do him on points? Because I think that's what it comes down to.
Well, I'm of the Kabayel's going to do a Joseph Parker.
Okay.
Oh, well, I don't disrespect. I think he'll actually do a bit better job than Joe Parker, because Parker sort of showed the blueprint. I think Kabayel will make a better version of that blueprint.
Who do you think's better boxer, Kabayel or Parker?
I knew you were going to ask me that. That's why I was trying to avoid the question. I think Kabayel could be.
Okay. I'll take that.
Because his performance against Sanchez was... And Sanchez is a good boxer. I mean, Parker has a little bit because he's got a bit more size, I think, than these. A little bit more low. He's not that far from...
Kabayel's, he's got like...
And he's got a really long reach, which I didn't realise. 80-inch reach. He's got the same reach as Zhang.
Kabayel's got like a mad air of confidence about him, hasn't he?
Yeah. And I think he's got more as he's gone. Because he was, to be fair to him, you would have thought, when we said as well, that Makhmudov fight and the Sanchez fight would have been really close. He's taken care of them
quite handily,
relatively easily.
Yeah, to be fair.
And that's why I'm like, I have the feeling he could be even better boxer than Parker, which is...
So it's one of them. Are we not giving Kabayel enough credit. I mean, but we are Kabayel fans, or are we just thinking that Zhang's that good? The problem is you can never see anyone knocking Zhang out, can you?
No. I think you'd have to be 12 round. I mean, you could stop him if you absolutely wear him out by 11 or 12. Like, I don't think you can stop him as in knock him out, but stop him as where he physically can't get it. He's worn out. They're just gas tanks empty. But I don't think it's going to stop. I think Kabayel on points would be the way you could see Kabayel win. I could see Kabayel outbox him for 12 rounds. And I think Kabayel hasn't shown any signs of... Although we haven't seen him get really long in a fight. Although he has had, decisions before. He seems to have gone more in the KO method.
He's a man now, isn't he? How old is he?
32 now, innit? So he's in prime age as well.
And this is his prime.
And you've got to remember that Zhang's 41.
And the thing for Kabayel is
the thing is, I like Zhang. I'm actually a bit of a fan. I like the way he does. What he did to Joe Joyce was fantastic. The fights were brilliant. And, even Deontay Wilder and co, his nickname's Big Bang. You're going to get something.
Chinese
it's entertaining
power, baby.
to watch.
Chinese power.
So, and like we said, it's not just size. He's got deceptively quick hand speed for one punches or 1-2s, and he's precise and everything with him. He's a good boxer. I just think Kabayel's got that little bit of specialness about him in boxing level. If he gets caught, I think Zhang beats him, obviously, but that's anybody. But I think Kabayel has enough about him and what he's done in his last couple of fights.
Do you know if Kabayel wins this, it's a massive, massive statement in the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
And he can't be ignored.
No, well, then he's there. He's the numero uno
No, but
contender. I think he sneaked up on the radar.
He sneaked up on the radar.
If he beats Zhang comfortably on points, I think, or whatever, he beats him and he beats him convincingly.
Handily.
Yeah.
It's a huge statement.
I'm here, basically.
Huge statement. Yeah. He throws himself right in the mixer.
Well, when we've said in our Parker video that the people who you'd be worried about, like Usyk fighting, he's the other one.
Kabayel's one of them.
Parker are the two I'd be worried about. Because I think there's enough there of, it's not just size, it's the skill
Speed
level and the things and
yeah.
experience and stuff. They've got enough about them where it becomes, concerning more than I would be like for even the bigger guys. Because the bigger guys is whether you're going to get caught. It's like this in Zhang. Like skill level here, I think Kabayel is a better boxer. Although Zhang does have some things about him.
Yeah, he does. He very, very does.
But that's why it's an intriguing fight for me. It's a 50-50.
And Zhang in with anyone is a 50-50 fight.
It's a 50-50 fight, yeah.
It really, and I mean that, anyone.
Yeah.
If I put Zhang in with Usyk, I would be
it's
going,
a 50-50
wow,
fight.
That's a tough, hell of a fight for Usyk. And you're hoping that Usyk can stay on his bike long enough to just...
Yeah, there's a blueprint. It's like you said, you've got to do what Parker did, innit? But not get caught. But if you get caught and like a bit more than what Parker did, you're out. Yeah. He's going to knock you out. It's not like you're not going to be there and he's going to catch you.
Okay.
I think the same in this. I think it's the Zhang's method is by KO, TKO, stoppage or whatever. He'd have to do it to catch him. If he can't and Kabayel can avoid him, then I think Kabayel on points.
Make a prediction, man.
Kabayel on points.
Kabayel points.
Mm-hmm. Because I think he's that good.
Okay.
As much as I hate to go against Zhang, because I do like I said, Zhang is exciting. I like to watch those fights because you just know you can get that power out of Big Bang out of nowhere. It's really nice. But I don't think Kabayel's going to tired. And I think that's the thing. He'll just wear him out and just pull away more. The first rounds will be closer and made cagey, and then I'll think he'll just outdance him, outbox him. Go on then, what's yours? You're still writing it down. Okay.
Kabayel stops him.
Okay.
Even though I've just said through this whole thing.
Yes.
I think Kabayel smashes his body to pieces.
Okay.
For 7 rounds.
Okay.
And then gets a KO in the round 7.
So basically what he did to Makhmedov.
And makes an absolute statement. Or Zhang just knocks him out inside 3 rounds.
Yeah.
But Kabayel knocks this guy out. Wow.
Well, winning would be like what I've said. Winning by points is a statement. If he knocks him out,
make that shockwave through the heavyweight division. That
I think he's going to get avoided.
That is shockwave through the heavyweight division.
That would be a statement and a half. Yeah, I think that would be a statement and a half.
I'm telling you now.
That's I'm here and I'm staying.
Dude, you cannot avoid me anymore.
Yeah.
And good on him. Good on him. I hope he does it.
I don't mind either wins, to be honest. I'm not on the side one. I just think this guy's got a little bit about him.
Both really respectful fellas in the heavyweight division. Both super talented. I think if Kabayel loses, it's not the end for him.
No.
I think if Zhang loses at the age of 41...
I think there'll still be the odd fight, but I think as a contender, he's not really there then.
Yeah.
I think Kabayel's still got the chance to bounce. Because the thing is this, I think if Kabayel loses, he's going to be getting caught, which anybody can get caught. I think if it's boxing on pure boxing level, I think he does. I mean, KO, that would be a statement and a half. I could see it. Because we didn't expect him to do it against Sanchez or against Makhmudov.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, I like it. I like that prediction. I thought you were going to go Zhang, but that's a good prediction.
Again, it's one of them where you can...
I like your wild predictions.
You can see Zhang doing it. But I'm going for Kabayel, 7th round. You watch out for them body shots. Because I think...
Well, I think if you're going to knock him out, I think he does gas out. And obviously age isn't on his side. And it's going to be if you body shot and win it, make the gassing out worse. Near the end rounds, you can get him to quit or stop him or whatever. And I think Kabayel does have the skill to do it. But I mean, like I said, if I'm being on who I actually like Zhang because we haven't seen enough of Kabayel to be there. But I like what Kabayel's done in his last 2 fights and not on the real things.
Very, very quickly. Zhang wins. Who does he fight next?
Bakoli.
Great fight.
Or whoever's the winner of
Great
Bakoli,
fight. Love it.
Because they're both similar style. That would be. I'd love to watch that. That's 50-50. Well, like we said, Zhang with anybody's 50-50. If Kabayel wins, then who do you think? Dubois and Parker winner or somewhere in that level? I think he's going to be.
Yeah, I think...
Because I think he's made a statement to say, I need to be...
I think the Dubois Parker winner
would be the winner of that.
Because he deserves it. Because of who he's beaten.
Yeah. I think he deserves a shot.
You know, his last 3 fights against people that no one wanted to
and
fight.
Him versus Usyk, I think. But if he gets past that one, I think him versus Usyk.
Possibly it could be like Kabayel.
I don't think he will. I think there's plan for the others. I think if he wins, there'll be... But there's plenty of fights. There's other contenders that he can fight, so there's big fights. But I think then he becomes, like co-main event type person rather than lower down. It's an epic fight. Looking forward to it.
I can't wait.
All of them. They're just epic.
I really can't wait. So it's going to be great.
Let us know what you think. Who do you think? Do you think we're on the wrong side?
Big
Bang?
Big Bang, Chinese Power Zhang.
Or Agit Kabayel with his boxing skills.
Yeah.
Underdog.
But underrated power.
Actually, should we see let me just see what the betting is in the predictions. We haven't looked at that. Oh, no, it's close. Right.
Yeah.
The Box Live one is 55.5 or 55.6 for Zhang, 44.4. So it is, close.
Only 10% in it.
Just over, nearly 52% KO for Zhang. 33% KO for Agit Kabayel. Well, okay. You've got a few people on the same thing. 11% decision for Kabayel. And 3.7 decision for Zhang. I think, that would be, I think Zhang wins. It's KO. And in the betting odds, Kabayel is currently the favourite at the moment. 4-7 minus 180, while Zhang is 5-4 plus 130. It's close, obviously.
5-4.
Yeah, 5-4 plus 130. So it's
4-7.
That's worth of putting a bet on.
I'm going to have a little bet on this. And do you know what? You'd throw Zhang in there at 5-4.
Yeah. I'm surprised at that. I thought it would be more. Wow. Well, it's fairly even, but and
just shows you done it how close this fight is.
Yeah, the betting's on. So there's a few on my side of the Kabayel thing and knockout even. Sound okay. I didn't look at them first. I've only looked at that. That's quite. I'm glad we made our predictions before we looked at them. Yeah. So let us know what you think. Are you on the Agit Kabayel side or are you on Zhang side? Who do you think wins? Who would you like to see win? And then what do you think happens next? And let us know your thoughts on this epic undercard. Like I said, we will be making. By the time you watch this, we'll probably have 3. We'll have the Bivol Beterbiev, Parker Dubois, and this video out, and then we will be making the other 4 fights videos as well. I mean, they're all fantastic fights. So this is an epic card. Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
Although 7 times 12 rounds. They're probably going to fly though.
When is it?
February the 22nd.
I'm booking a holiday on February the 22nd, just so you know. So I'll be off on that day.
Yeah. Let me.
That'll be the day after, actually. I need to be off as well. It's going to be a long night if every fight goes 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's hope they don't. Let's hope they all get to a reasonable level. I mean, you could see them going that far, but yeah, I think hopefully there'll be some shocks and some wins out the way. There's got to be with this many epic fights. So yeah, let us know what you think and watch the other videos and keep an eye out for the ones we're going to do afterwards, and we shall see you soon. Thank you.